This is orange. And there's another orange thing. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second, I think I've heard about this. Right, when I was starting this chapter, one of you guys have mentioned that some chapters, some missions have secret objectives. And that sometimes they would give me a hint. And considering that this thing is orange and this text is orange, that kinda means that this is the hint for the secret mission. The problem is, I'm not entirely sure what I did. Approaching perfection. So it's clearing the stage with 3 stars perfection? I mean, that's literally the only thing that I did, right? Making sure that we get 3 stars. That is the best and the closest thing to a perfection that I could have. Huh. Alright, now, what about this one? M8, 6. Farewell to reunion once more. We are back in the present, this time with a mission. 7 hours, 29 minutes and 28 seconds. Though some friends may be willing to share your pain, you should perhaps reach out to them. Reach out to them. And some may never have been your friends in the first place. Reach? Pull? Pull, grab, pull. Rope. I'm going to bring rope into this. Yeah. That absolutely makes sense. Reaching out, hooking them up, pulling them towards us. For sure that makes sense. For sure! Oh man. Hey there. Blocking the way to the control tower, I see. What the hell kind of reunion operation are you? Are you going to join us, or are you going to try to run away? If you want to fight us, well, that is your prerogative. But this is as disgraceful as it is pointless. Hold up. Have you met the squad before? Are they new? No, there's been a lot of new blood in Reunion, ever since we've left the Thunderer. I haven't even bothered to get to know any of them. I'm getting the kind of feeling that, you know, they are not. God! Watch out! A signal? Ah! Ursus! Right! Right! They let undercover patrol guys in! Ah! This is horrible! Fall back! It's Ursus! Him too? Not going to say a peep until the end, huh? What? You think I'm some kind of traitor too? You think that we are despicable for turning our back on Ursus? For some lowly infecteds? We are fighting for their worthless lives. We are behind the times, and we've got no honor. So we should get our names taken off the register and erased from history. Is that it? Maybe you have a husband or a wife. Maybe you don't want to be here, but you still got sent by the higher-ups. You're just some puppet master pawn, throwing away your life to do someone else's bidding. Pathetic! Truly pathetic, I tell ya! Have you killed any Ursus men before? Was it infected or regular citizens that you've killed? When you got that blood on your hands? Were you even afraid in the first place? Does it keep you up at night at all? All of you who stayed even after the Emperor died truly are pathetic. Knock it off already. Please, fall back. Careful, the Ursus troops are wearing the reunions. No, guards! You mustn't say that! What? But why? What? The combatants on both sides will start doubting everyone around them if you say that. The more chaotic the situation becomes, the more of an advantage they will have. If everything goes as Amiyas has planned, then the first thing that we need to do is... it is to stop everyone right here. We don't really have much time though, and we have no idea when Reunion will come barging their way to the control tower like this. It's only going to get harder to organize an attack once that has happened. Not all of us need to fight this battle though. We are up against Tallulah. A small, disorganized squad isn't going to do us any sort of goods. So I'll go. Maya? Fall back! Fall back, I say! Watch out for the Pill Driver Spear! Find cover! Pill Driver? Maya. But again, you're Rodeo-Eyed's leader! I'm not going to tell you. That's all the more reason that I should be heading in there. All I'll say is, if there's something that I can do, something that needs to be done, then I'll do it. And I'll see it through. I see. And who are you supposed to cover you? Well, I have the best cover possible. Rosmontis. Shield guards, and that includes anyone who's injured. Let's do this! We'll hold the line! Oh, the feline! They're rounding up all the special infecteds and driving them out. So ruthlessly as well. They aren't showing even the tiniest bit of mercy. I will crush their position and ambush points. Well then. Feline, you're the first outsider ever to be backed up by both the Ursus shield guards and the guerrilla fighters. The young caster lifts her hand. She pays no heed to the commotion of the battlefield, as though it matters not the slightest bit to her. Her eyes gleam with resolve. Up until now, fear and regret have kept her chasing her endless flow of memories. But now, her promise with her friends, as well as the responsibility that she shares with this embodiment of steel, has given her a cause to finally stop and rise up. No, I'm not an outsider. We are a team now. We will stop the city together. That is why I'm not an outsider. Right! Shield guards! Shield up! Let's do this! Now who do I need to grab? I need to reach out. Rosmontis is here. What is that? It's not the Ursus army. What trickery is this? Oh? You haven't seen the infected that the codename Mephisto controlled, have you? I guess. What? He can control them? I thought Mephisto was supposed to be a medic! Well, he is. Partially. It doesn't really matter either way, but these special infecteds are nothing like what they've said on the reports. They were driven here. There isn't a clear pattern to their actions either. It's just so many of them. Yeah, I see that. It doesn't matter. We can't let these infected monsters breach our front. Don't give the Ursus troops any sort of openings. There are too many of them. Do not be afraid to make the sacrifice. What should I do? I might be able to do something to help the shield guards in the front line. But there's something that I can do to keep them alive. Am I supposed to protect them?
I never did get used to the stench of war.
Oh! But either way,
leave it to us.
Fang starts out first. Very important. Very important. Oh no, I kind of regret that I don't have Papuka. Wait, I have Papuka, but I need Podenko. Podenko is actually really, really nice in order to slow them down. Oh, and I definitely need to slow them down! Oh, you know what? Wait a second. How about I get at least Ethan, huh? I definitely need Rope, I think. Actually speaking, wait a second. Is there even any spot for her to grab? No, there are no holes. Why would I need to grab somebody? Or something? Maybe away from this corner. I don't know. Either way, I definitely want Ethan for this. I don't really have that many high ground spots, so I probably can let go of Pure Stream for now. Maybe. Not entirely sure, but Ethan, I need you. I definitely need you. Okay, now we're ready. Now we're actually ready for this. Okay.
Perhaps I should bring an extra
It's
look.
fine. It's all good.
Maybe
There's
there
nothing to
are
worry
some
about.
things out there worth documenting.
We got this.
In position.
I got this. Okay, so these guys are rushing the center towards the shield guards.
I won't remember you.
Right, I can control her. Attack number will increase, attack power up, splash area expand. Has a chance to stun. Okay, so the second these guys reaches our shield guards, I probably want to activate her power. Just in case. Alright, I can definitely work with that. Plop!
Understood.
How about? It's a bit too much for Fang over there. A little bit too— oh my god!
Give me your orders. I will give me your orders.
Can you even attack them yet? Can you even attack them yet?
I have
Hi, more help!
there are
Help!
things that must be done,
Do you think, please?
and things only I can do.
Is it still too soon? Okay.
They have no way to advance.
Just grab them. Just grab them. You got this. You got this. Oh god. Okay. I'm going to deploy my cutter right here. We're going to deploy our defensive line further up north. Yeah, that's probably going to
They
be
have
fine.
a path to escape. Got it.
I'll exchange you for Puka.
Want to stop this fight.
Okay, we have a tosser here.
They have no way to advance. Everyone, follow me.
Even as a beast though. We can catch a whole ton of these hits. Come on. Come on, activate your power! We need the power, Rosmontis!
I won't remember you.
2 more points!
I won't remember
1 more
you.
point!
Give me your surrender now.
Somebody died. Ethan has died. That's fine. Baseline. Time to catch some of these spoilers.
A shrill howl. That's what happens when you mess
Oh,
up while
God.
performing.
Oh god.
I'll leave the support to you.
Cut. Oh my god. Okay, I need a bit of help.
I can't find it anywhere.
It's fine.
Everyone, follow me.
Extra power. Before cut. Try to distract them a little.
I made a good use, okay?
Okay. Lump.
Ready for Overwatch.
Catch their attention.
Oh no. I can't find it anywhere.
Okay. Shoot.
I'm listening.
Rosmontis, I could definitely need more support here. Please. Please activate your power. They need it. They need it. Please, Rosmontis. Even has died again.
Give me your orders.
Okay, maybe for the next
them
wave.
done right.
We're going to save it for the next wave.
Which page did I put my notes in?
Okay.
Lisa.
Activate your power.
Believes in me.
Baseline, I need you to tank.
Performance at the right.
Which page did I put my notes in?
Now
Give me
she's
your
active.
enough guide. I will be careful not
Cut. Oh my god. Can I deploy anything over there? Please? Oh, do not. You need to tank just in case. Here. Take the sacrificial plum. Take the sacrificial plum. Here. Sacrificial rope. Sacrificial rope. Oh my god. Grab them. Grab the rope. Grab them. You got this. You got no. You got this. You got this for sure.
Everything I need to know in my notebook.
Okay. Retreat. Sacrificial Ethan! Go, Ethan! Catch the thing! Please! Turn around! Why are you even tossing at them? Look, Ethan is attacking you right now! Okay! I grabbed some of them. Was that what I was supposed to do? Was that it? Oh, I shouldn't have ditched my healer. I shouldn't have ditched my healer. I thought one would be enough, but my hand I couldn't even reach her. Rodeo Isles medical technology is streets ahead of ours. I definitely have to give you that. Yes. Part of our plan is to send the medical personnel to all the infected settlements. But it is way too dangerous to send our normal medical operators into a war zone like that. I'm good though. Thanks. Much better now that I've been bandaged. The enemy has retreated for now. The battlefield has grown in size. I can't use my arts anymore. I can't track them down. You can count on the devils on the team to get that done for you. They're very good in that. Thanks. And thank you, Rodeo Isle. Without your bravery, the numbers of casualties would have been much higher. I also heard you saying just now, Cautious, that you're trying to make it to the control tower by yourself. Is that true? Yeah, but also probably not. What does this even mean at this point? I will probably be the only one there when I face Tallulah. A warrior from Langland might also be there. But I'm also just going to assume that there won't be anyone else right now. I see. And how exactly do you plan on killing her all by yourself? You're nothing like our captain. You don't have the shield, you don't have the spear, nor do you have the armor. Sure, but neither is anyone else here. The more people that we have there, the bigger of a mess things are going to be. You know, if a fight were to break out. Besides, Tallulah is much better than Patreon at quickly bringing the battlefield under the control of her arts. I'll bring a squad inside with me. There are bound to be other threats in the control tower as well. But are you sure that you're bringing enough? I trust the people on my team. Each and every one of them can be counted on. And they know how to adjust to all kinds of situations. If we end up somewhere that we can't handle ourselves, hell, we will simply ask for more help. Are you trying to keep us out of the final showdown? Oh, no, it's not that. I'm trying to take charge of the battlefield. It's just that, well, sir, there are other battles that only you, the guerrillas, can possibly handle. Let's see. So you want us to stop anyone from getting inside? Is that it? Exactly. I mean, I've seen you guys tank the hordes of zombies, the supercharged one that I usually wouldn't even engage with if I have a choice in. But Amiyah, you don't want me to go with you? It's safer for you to stay outside the control tower. You don't want me to fight with you then? We'll be taking on Tallulah though. And together, right? Rosmontis, Tallulah's arts are filled with energy. You're really good at dealing with all kinds of physical attacks that come your way. But I'm worried about her flames. She's the one that killed Ace. She killed so many people who matter so much to me. Why can't I go? Well, if I'm not good at dealing with that, then what should I do? What can I do? There were lots of other things that I wasn't really good at. I could change, right? You hate Tallulah. What else am I supposed to do then? Is it really that bad for me to hate her? Rosmontis. I don't have the answer to those questions. I'm not saying that you can't hate someone that you've never met before. I don't really have the right for that. But Rosmontis, before I go, I will leave you with an order. Order? That's right. Orders have to be followed. That is what Carlson has told me. Elite operators have to follow orders, so Yes. Logos told me before we left, Patreon rarely sees anyone as his nemesis. He prefers calling people by symbols or any characteristic or equipment that they have, and doesn't usually call by name or their race. But he called you a feline just now, right? Oh yes. That might mean that he approves of you. Oh! But he called you that too. He called you cautious. And what is it about me that he even likes? Is it how scary I look to others? Oh, I don't want people to see me like that. But you know how often we're called monsters, right? People have been calling Patreon a monster too, for many, many years. It is true that the arts that we possess are quite scary for normal guys. But he thinks of us as people too. He thinks of us as humans. Not equal. We're both scary and things that other people would hate. No, that's not right. Just look at all the gorilla fighters here. Then there's the reunion fighters, following the other leaders. And of course our own guys. Your good deeds have earned their respect. On the other hand, bad deeds earn their hatred and mistrust. We are judged by our actions, just like how your teammates look out for you, just like how the shield guards defended Patreon, and just like how we trust Dr. Calcit. Well, her words without any sort of questions. Rosmontis, here's my order for you. Live and make sure as many survive this as possible. And in order to do that, don't come after me, even if I don't make it myself. Maya, but you're my friend. I couldn't let you, let you go in there all by yourself. No means no, Rosmontis. I promise you this. I promise that I will come back alive. With Chen. So that's why, no matter what anybody else says, no matter what they say happened to me, we both need to do whatever it takes to fulfill our mission. We have to survive this. Both of us. And this order goes for everyone else too. You must live. The whole point of the Sherlock's rescue mission was to save lives. The whole point of the core city infiltration was to save their lives too. Don't ever say things like, there are causes worth giving your life for. Never say these kinds of things. Life is precious, and more importantly, your life belongs to yourself. No one, absolutely no one, can let their life go to waste for us. There's no such thing as a necessary sacrifice. To say otherwise is just wrong. God! Yes, I'm listening, leader of Rodeo Isle. This goes for reunion too. Yes, don't throw your life away! Cautious! Just leave this place to us. Feline, let us go. Let's give the little rabbit the battlefield that she wants. Maya, you have to do this, alright? Okay, I will see this through. Yeah, thanks. Amiyas Squad, follow me! Everyone, we'll meet again! Promise! Goodbye. We'll see you later. You just have to believe in us! We got this! For sure! As long as they don't bring back these drones! God, I hate those drones! Those flying things! Okay, let's do our job well. Well then, the gorillas will take care of this one. This place is a little too cozy to be our battlefield though. Come, let's turn these blocks into a war zone. Rodeo Isle, let us go. Yeah! Hand in hand! Huh? Go over this for me again, Superintendent Shen. Am I not being clear enough? No, you're clear as day. So perfectly clear that I thought that I misheard. Superintendent Shen, you should know that this is outside your purview. Laws are different from one country to another, but common sense applies pretty much everywhere. What did the Royal Guard Academy must teach you anyways? Did they ever tell you to keep your feet on the ground and not bite off more than you can chew? I graduated long ago. Now I'm a police officer serving young men. I repeat again, so listen up. My wish is to join the LGD, and from there, I will join the Special Inspection Unit. I will protect the city, and I will clean this place up. There won't be another incident like last time. What type of incident? Well, aren't you quite forgetful yourself? Or are you just playing dumb on purpose? Watch your mouth, Officer Shen. My apologies, Chief Wei. Sir, I'm referring to the incident that took place roughly 10 years ago, when the city was infiltrated by foreign forces. Several London citizens were kidnapped back then, and they are yet to be found. I will continue to push the city to investigate and locate the kidnapped civilians after my mission to the department. Shen, you have no idea what you're even talking about. Sir, I'm perfectly aware of what I'm currently talking about. Won't argue. So how about this then? As soon as you don't think that you can keep it up, just let me know. Tell me, Superintendent Shen, how long do you want to be in the department? I didn't really give him an answer. For all these years, I was always wondering, just how much longer can I do this? How much longer do I even want to do this? And it wasn't until now that I finally realized the answer isn't really for me to decide. The Shi Jiao has gotten pretty rusty in my hands lately. I wonder just, when will I finally understand that shadowless doesn't mean to chase after shadows or letting it go. Instead, it is to never look back. A sword ere shadow's trace, cast off as cast.
Like a wave crashing
There we go.
against a movable stone, isn't it?
Another piece of her memories. Guess we're getting closer and closer to Chen, huh? We're getting closer and closer to Chen. Yeah, I was expecting that. Didn't I try to reach out though? What do they mean with reaching out? Well, maybe I need to do the reverse. Maybe I'm supposed to pull them in. You know, a little bit closer to Rosmontis so that she starts attacking them faster. But the reach of these guys is usually free. And by the time they reach this guy, she usually already starts attacking. So that doesn't really seem to be the answer either. I don't know. I don't know. You know what? I'm just going to try it again. There's also reaching out. And he's super tanky. He can handle the... what's it called? Tossers, maybe. Right. So I give him 2 healers. Probably 2 healers. And then we'll see how it goes. Yeah. And then we will just see how it goes.
I won't fail you.
Anata's going to help down the south. Yostar and Viscous are going to help out the north. Everyone else is going to handle the side. And I need you to reach out. It has a pull effect. Something similar to a pull effect. Maybe it counts.
Rose Island water treatment.
Maybe it counts.
Leave it to us.
The thing is though, I'm not entirely sure how many of them I need to pull towards me. Or maybe I'm overthinking the whole pull shenanigan here. There's a good chance that I'm completely overthinking it. Next up, I am going to summon my Pure Stream as an additional healer. And now I just need to activate the skill ridge. Yes, he pulls all of them towards him. Might be a bit dangerous because these guys are super strong, but actually, wait a second, killed him just. Okay, he just kills on sight. That's not bad. I'm going to slow them down a little bit more. That didn't last for long. Slow them down. Slow them down. Keep the southern check. Slow them down further. Slow them down with everything that you have. One more time, one more time, one more time.
Those will be your last ones. Mission accomplished.
Okay! Did that do it? Did that do it? I tried to keep them away for as long as I can. And this time around, nobody died. One got really, really close, but nobody died. Are they happy now? Is this what I was supposed to do? Yes. Okay. Okay. Protect the shield guards. Reach out with a helping hand towards the shield guards. My god, that was difficult. They're super, super beefy, don't get me wrong. But against a horde of these zombie rushers, I am actually surprised that they were able to last for that long during our first attempt. And then during the last 5 attempts, they just kept on dying. But well, we did it now, right? We did it now. Crowdstayer was a great help there, together with Ethan, and I needed a powerhouse to clear off the horde. My god. The location is not made for an archer, by the way. She only had like 1 squad to work with. But she did her best. She still did her best. And I appreciate her for that. I actually tried out a couple of other operators as well, but they just died too quickly. I needed somebody with a lot of range and a lot of damage. Now then, let's see what this is all about in EGT. Alright, another burning fragment. A matter of protection. Hope that was worth it. 6 attempts at least. Because I'm constantly messing it up. Oh. Huh? Slice, pierce, cleave, sweep. The blades flutter in the lockstep with the enemy. Wail, rage, curse, howl, and then all tend towards the scenery. Rosmontis' expression holds not the slightest bit of changes. I've dealt with it. Oh? There's no front or ambush position left. We can now continue forward. I see. Well, you did a pretty good job there, Feline. Settling it without any of us even having to take a scratch. True. And to even skewer their heads really fast as well. Really precise, and no sort of hesitation. That is quite a good form. If only we didn't know that you had to kill the captain, I would probably ask you to join us. You're a natural-born warrior. Shame that you're with that cautious girl. Damn shame indeed. Hey, she's trying her best. You can't say bad things about Amiyas, though. Exactly. No, I'm not criticizing her now. I'd actually been wanting to hear the things that she said a long time ago. Things that I've heard before. She's great, Feline. A true, great one. But this won't get you anywhere, Feline. It won't get you anywhere. I don't believe in you. Amiyah will be able to do it, right? Yes, maybe. But you, with her, is not really good for either of you either. And why is that? You are too kind of a people. Uh-huh. And what two kind of people? Me and Amiyah get along very well. She taught me a lot of things, actually. You will figure it out in time. Okay? You're doing this on purpose again, aren't you? I don't want to know. You're just trying to gaslight me again in order to blow up another wall. And what you just said, I could join you, huh? Yes, you can. We welcome anyone. As long as you feel the infected's fate is unfair. As long as Ursus gets you burning mad. As long as you want to fight. You can join us, then. You thought that our team only had Ursus in it, did you? Thought it will only keep this country's people. Well, think again, feline. Oh, you have an eye patch. And you're a feline too. Born in Rimbilliton, went with my parents to Ursus and settled down afterwards in the frigid place. I like picking fights ever since I was young, you see. I decided to join the army later because of it. Ursus' assessment for joining the armies are pretty harsh on felines, but I still managed to pass. And after, well, I joined the captain's unit and went with them, fighting campaigns far and wide. That was 10 years ago. Wars following wars, and always a war after that. That's just Ursus. I used to feel proud of this country, kid. Used to. Countless amongst us used to feel proud of this country. But then, why? Because my parents got away party. They got kicked out of the city and died in the wilderness. And I only learned about it half a year after they've kicked the bucket. Didn't even tell you? Oh. Countless amongst us have gone through something similar as well. I heard that you went through something similar too, kids. Could say that. But it's just not that. If it was just that, just the one misfortune I've ever happened across, I might even be able to understand it. But that's not how it is. War used to be the only thing that existed inside of my head, and the only thing I ever reckoned to accomplish. I started reflecting on that, thinking some things over, and only then did I start figuring something out about this country, trying to understand this country that I used to struggle for. If the captain weren't there, I would have probably long been court-martialed for making a disrespectful remark at HQ. After that, I went to the Northern Plains with the captain. And the rest, well, is history. In all of this, though, I have learned endurance, learned rage, I learned to hate. Well, Amiyah told me not to learn these kind of things. You will learn them one way or another, kid. Guess you don't really have a choice if you are participating in a war. If you can't use them, chances are that they will just end up swallowing you up. So, was Patreon your family then? We fought together for 20 years. He was my best brother in arms, my closest brother, and the only one that I respect. He was a kid. Huh? But I've still gotta say, you're all the most suited to join us. And would Amiyah be able to join you as well? Oh, that cautious? No, that wouldn't work. She can't join us like this. And I won't join you either. Yeah, we are 2 peas in the pot. Rosmontis is not gonna leave Amiyah's side. As I told you, you've killed the captain. There's no way that you would be able to join. Well, I don't really care about it then. But personally speaking, you need to pay a bit more attention to her. She wants to protect you, you see. But she will probably die faster than you will. Are you that sure about it? Because we've met someone like her before. Oh? The shield guard looks like he's thinking about something. He pays no more attention to Rosmontis. He puts on his helmet once again and walks off to his comrades in arms. Who was it? Maybe Tallulah? Maybe it was Tallulah! Well, I would say that was definitely worth it. For the fact that we were able to see his face at long last. Usually those guys never remove their masks. Now then. L89. Reunited, only to be separated. I see. To lose. Oh, that doesn't sound good. Also civilians are there. No Tallulah and some blocks. I see. Well, time to fix my party again. I want to change something before we go in there. Not entirely sure how many range guys we have, but I definitely need a bunch of blockers. I guess this is going to be fine. Just like always, if I run into issues, I can just simply change a couple of party members around. Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. Alright, we are back in the forest with Huichi. I don't really know how much further I have to go. I can hear the winter's feathers chirp every now and then. Is that supposed to mean something? Does it mean that spring will be here soon? It is still very cold here, but it shouldn't be much longer until it's starting to get warmer again. It's been 3 weeks now. We finally found 2 more villagers willing to trade with us. Well, the infected. We've set up a camp at an abandoned settlement a few kilometers away from them. There's plenty of fuel here too, so it will last us a while. You can't even imagine how awful tree barks could taste. I don't even want to listen to the old man tell me how nutritious they are anymore. The scent. You guys had to eat tree barks? Is that even something that humans can eat? I know you guys aren't exactly human because you have animal traits and such, but still. I am very well aware where this road is taking us. Nonetheless, we have to get to the end of the road. Even if I don't make it, Yelena, Alina, and Enoch and Sasha as well. I'm sure they will all make it. But the road beneath our feet is just way too murky and so hard to see. Will they reject us? We can't really bring their hope up too much. It's a bad thing to make a promise that we cannot fulfill. The Ursus Emperor's promise about bread and bed was nothing more than a ruse to cover up their atrocities and all of their lies. And lies are what leads to tyranny. Will they come to load us? Well, it's very likely. If it wasn't how hard life is in the northern plains, people here would probably report the infected to the patrol units already, the moment that they are spotted. This kind of anomaly probably came from how worried they are about their own situation. I'm not really like the workers' tea. We certainly need to be on the lookout and avoid that. But I don't believe that is their nature. Can't really hold it against them just because they want to look out for themselves. Yeah, definitely not. Will they try to hurt us though? Well, I don't really have an idea. And it's probably not something that I can really worry about right now. No matter the case, I think most people are only like that because of the circumstances that they are in. If they had a teacher like Alina, a team like ours, or the chance to live in harmony with the infected, then I'm sure things would have definitely improved. Most of them are simply brainwashed by the Ursus' twisted ideology. We can help them though. Knowledge can change the way that people are thinking. It's just that it's a really difficult thing for us to do. That's even though I believe if you always hold fast to your beliefs and your action, Getting everyone to accept the truth should be one of the simplest things to accomplish. The word above were crossed out. Naturally, the letter was never made out. Wait, those are the words in the letter? Who's she writing to? Huh. She. Oh, good morning. Wouldn't it be dangerous for you to head outside right now? I mean, there could be enemies around. You know, I actually talked to the soldiers, and they said that the patrol units all went to the village to the west. Did someone see you trade with them the other day or something? Well, it's not exactly impossible. Anyways, you should stay away from the west. Yeah, I know. I'll go to the village to the east instead. I should still be able to barter for something there. Oh, and you don't really need to worry so much. Remember, we used to find ourselves in a situation that is much more dangerous than this, right? That's true. But what exactly are you trying to get this time? Well, I want some canned fruit and dried vegetables. Are those things really worth heading outside for? Well, our fighters will get sick if things don't improve soon. It's about time that you pick up a few things about taking care of yourself. You can't just eat from meat alone or tree barks. You need your vegetables, your greens. Well, we already have enough trouble just getting enough food for everyone. I really don't think that we should go out of our way for... Now, Tallulah, that's just not right. It is precisely because there are times that we don't get enough food on the table or even clothes to keep ourselves warm that things like song, music, fruits and flowers and our desires for all the things that delight our taste buds, our eyesight or even our sense of smells are important. It is the motivation that keeps us going. These are the things that remind us what we are fighting for. We are fighting so that everyone can lead a decent life. Naturally, your health is a part of that as well. With just vegetables and fruits, we can help a lot of people, fighting off all of their diseases. Right. I see. Just like that, you rebutted me with my own words. It's kind of a cheat, you know? Hey now, cheating? It's quite a serious charge, isn't that? Here says is after me. That's smart. Alright. So, do you need someone to go with you? You know, a bodyguard or something? Well, that probably isn't really a good idea. I mean, I may be infected, but I'm not really that special. I wouldn't want anyone to find out about us just because of me. And besides, it isn't too hard for me to hide my infection. Easier than some of the other soldiers. It's probably somewhere that is already covered. Alright, but you should still be careful. I don't think we can completely trust the villagers yet. There are a lot of things that, you know, doesn't really add up there. Alright. Oh, and I'll try to get some pears too. Or do you reckon that the Yetis actually like apple more? I don't know. I think they're more of a fan of raspberries. But let's not worry about that for now. They probably know how to look out for themselves. I've got a meeting now, so I'll be heading out. Alright, I'm leaving too. Oh, Alina! Yeah? I'm thinking about putting together an infected education group. Would you like to run it? Education group? Huh? But am I really the right person for that? Well, you definitely have a much better reputation than me amongst the non-combatant infected. It will be easier for me to introduce you to everyone as well, right? That's not really what I mean. Knowledge is a means of fighting itself, Alina, so I insist. Alright. I leave the decision to you then. I don't really need to write up any speeches or anything like that. Why? Oh, I don't think so. Oh, I can already hear the applause already! Are you teasing her right now? Stop teasing me! Okay, I'll just get going. See you later. And don't stay out too late. After all, the speech isn't going to write itself. Oh god, that's kind of mean. Yeah, that won't work. We need to hang them. What? The captain isn't around right now, but I know that is what he would order us to do. Hang them? Remember, guerrilla fighters, we are not an army. At least not yet. It gives a bad impression of us. When they first joined us, it was because they trusted us. They only started having doubts because of the hunger. That is the only reason they made this kind of mistake. It's only happened because we didn't keep our end of the bargain. True. What bargain? Feeding them what little food we had left? We promised the infected a place to stay, and that includes food and shelter. Not everyone came here for a noble end. That's just not realistic. We could have earned even more of the trust if we had the machine exchanged for the provision sooner. Well, in any case, I cannot accept keeping them on the team. Then let us just let them go. I won't tolerate any excessive violence. Also, give them enough ration for a week before you exile them. Absolutely not! Not even our warriors get that kind of treatment! We are not going to give in on this one. It has nothing to do with achievement or whatever. We simply can't abide by their behavior. Fine. At least don't go overboard with the language. Don't shoot him out too much either. We can accept that at least. Good. Now that the patrols are trying to smoke us out of the west, we can't let them find the group of infected there. That is all the more reason to put these bastards over... No! Don't start it again! We don't kill people like that! Wait, someone is knocking. Oh? Please come in. Oh, it's that guy! Well, they all look the same. Tallulah! It is the patrol unit. They've investigated the village that traded food with us. Should we get out of here? If we leave now, we'll be long gone by the time that they found out about us. Oh, that's not good. Draw the patrol units our way. I'll ambush them somewhere close by. We must let the patrol squad think that we are behind it all, even if we have to leave our tracks behind for them to find. Tallulah, think this through again. The 4th Army sentries are just 10 kilometers away. Once they get word from the patrols about us, they will definitely come after us. If the villagers are pilgrims because they gave us a helping hand. No, suppose they didn't. If they come in harm's way because of us, the infected, we will never find another village who's willing to trade with us. It's true. Well, then let's take it upon ourselves to keep the news from spreading. That's exactly how words usually get out. Listen to me. If you try to put a lid on this by killing everyone there, the bodies will become evidence itself. If you then get rid of their bodies, then the deserted village will become evidence instead. They will wonder where everyone disappeared to. If you want to keep any bad news from us being spread, then there's only one way to go about it. Don't let anything bad happen in the first place. What we need to do now is to widen the path that is ahead of us. Not just for ourselves, but also for the descendant of those who are following us down this path. Are there any questions? No. You have a point there? Alright, let's do that. Let us go. Right, and what you said just now makes sense. We have to protect all the non-combatants and help them evacuate first. We have a tough battle ahead of us. I'll be fighting alongside you, but neither Frostnova or Patriots are here with us. Remember, one day, you may not even have me fighting next to you. But, as long as what you're fighting for is just and feasible, then we don't need anyone else by our side. You don't need anyone by your side. Yeah, I got this! We all got this! So let us go! Well, let's see how bad this one's going to be.